Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Danmachi Season 4 Part 2 Episode number 7 Reaction. Alright, before we begin, I started Danmachi Memoria Freeze again, and I wanted to mention this before because in Danmachi Memoria Freeze, if you guys don't know, it's a gacha game and it has a lot of things related to Danmachi and a lot of stories which we don't get to see in the anime. And I specifically started it again because I was really curious to see what extra stories are going in on there, and there's quite a few things that is going on. And for example, Astrea Record rerun is going on. I didn't know about that, and I read the first two part. The final part, the rerun, the final part has not come out. And I'll be honest, I got a lot of information about the Astrea Familia and a lot of things happening in Danmachi which I never knew. And this is the main reason why I started it again, because there's so many extra stories in the game which kind of is like really good. And I remember reading the Argonaut story, and it was one of my favorites. And so now I've started. I read the Astria Record part 1 and part 2, and it was really good. Part 3 rerun has still not come out. When it will come out, I'll read it. And yeah, I just wanted to mention this because now I really know a lot of the characters now. Especially in the Astrea family, I know most of them, almost all of the characters, how they were, what their personality were, what ideals they were. They had all these things. I know what type of character Ryu was. That is also I knew, and a lot of other new things I got to know. So it'll be kind of interesting to see this again. And now when I'll be watching this show, there's a lot of extra things that I will understand. And I'll try to keep a lot of things spoiler free because there's quite a few interesting things going on in the game that I won't be mentioning here because I feel like those are actually spoilers. And another thing that's happening in the game is as these episodes are coming out, they're giving us short little stories related to these episodes, which shows a few other things that are happening. Again, that is another thing that I won't be talking about because I feel like that also has a few little spoilers, which I'm not sure if the anime will show. But I won't be mentioning any of those because I'm pretty sure a lot of people doesn't play the game. So yeah, the few things that I might consider are not spoilish, I might talk about that, but other than that, nothing else. Anyways, I just wanted you guys to know because I've been talking about the game a lot, and I just wanted to know that yeah, I've started it again just because I wanted to read the stories. And yeah, it's great. It's been great. I'm loving the new stories in the game. All right. Anyways, this is episode number. What episode was this? 7. Wait a minute. No, episode. Yeah, episode number 7. Okay. The previous episode we were in the again, Ryu and Bell are moving forward, and they found a little bit of water, a few other things, and there was a little comedy mixed into that as well. It was kind of nice, a nice little change of pace. And yeah, however, the main thing is they're moving forward and going towards the outer rim, and they'll go to the upper floor like that. And while that was happening in Lily's team, things are not looking good because people are getting tired and everything, and more monsters come in. However, by the end of it, something good happens, is that the Xenoses come in and they are helping us. So we are getting the Xenos' help now, which will be a huge a support, while Subaki and the girls are also coming in this direction. Let's see what happens. This is episode number 7. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, Alice. Oh, we're getting small little flashbacks every episode. Sacrifices are a foregone conclusion. Mm. Hmm. Partial to you. Okay. Okay. Not sure if it's the right choice. Yeah, that's true. For every person is different. Wow, that's a very good. Okay. Yeah. Less from the compromise. Heroes. Yep. All right. Like I was saying, it's interesting to see these characters now that I've read the first two parts of Astrea Record in the game. Like the whole thing about justice and everything, uh, and what what is like the correct way. Like Kaguya has a different way of looking at it. Like Alisa has a different way of looking at it. Ryu has a very distinct way of looking at justice. So seeing all of that again after reading the first two part of Astrea Record is very interesting because in the game, by the end of it, Ryu comes to a conclusion, and it's one of the most interesting conclusions that Ryu and Alisa comes up with. What is justice? And yeah, oh my god, dungeon do or die time. Oh yeah, the Xenos has come in. Nice. Yes. Damn. Well. Oh, is Vina here? Okay, I was not expecting her. I guess she's also part of the Xenoses, so. I'm curious as to see how the others will react to this, like Daphne and Cassandra. Force. Oh, damn. Hey! That rabbit. Wow. Oh boy. It's a. I forgot his name. The lizard guys. The lizard Xenos' name. I forgot his name. Uh, yeah, they will obviously be surprised, but I don't think you can say that. Haruhime is hugging Rine, so. Oh, they're here. Everyone's here. Okay, please don't attack the Xenoses. Okay. Nice. Oh, yeah, they're quite strong. Oh my god. Subaki, yeah. Well, yeah, like she's also a blacksmith, so she's like, damn. And she's supposed to be the captain of the Hephaestus Familia, so Hmm. All right. Yeah. Wait, she knows? Oh, damn. Okay, Lead. Yeah, that's his name. Oh, Mari's here. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, she can tell where Bell is. My man, Bell. All right, time to move because for now we can still trick the others and say that, oh, these are just irregular monsters. Yeah. Okay. And they can go and help Bell out. And Subaki and everyone is here. They can help them out. Yeah. There you go. Do they know which? I don't think they know which floor they are. Do they know? There you go. Hmm. Okay, that's good. That will be very helpful. I wonder, level 4 or 3? 3 or 4? 4! Okay, that's good. Same level as Bell. That's why they're able to so easily fight. Wait, how? What about Subaki? Is she also level 4 or maybe level 5? Okay. Well, you're the one who taught Lily to be, you know, like a leader. Yeah? Well, can you go up on your own? Then you're gonna follow us. Ooh. Hmm. Wait, she's still here. Oh, I guess people are thinking that she's a human or something because of the coat or whatever the. Okay, so oh my God, there's a lot of them. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Nice. Oh, oh, too smooth. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay, that was cool. Hmm. Oh wait, there's someone behind you. Oh my god. Oh boy. She's gonna use a bomb, isn't she? Or I guess. Oh. Okay. Ah. So this is Kaguya's move. Oh no. My god, the monsters. What the? Monsters are coming out of the walls. What the hell is. Oh, her leg. Oh god, these guys are. Ah. Okay. Oh, oh my god. Ha! Move! Yeah. Damn! Ben is getting a level boost after coming out of this place. I'm 100% sure. Oh my god. Who the. Wait, who? Oh, Ryu's the one who did. Hmm. Oh. Mysterious figure. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, might be. Yep, it's this. Hmm. Yeah, because she's been killing the Rudra familia. Alright, so that's what Fels told her too. Obviously, yeah. Yeah, we still don't know the whole story. Like, we're kind of assuming that something happened and the Juggernaut killed. Oh god. What? Oh no. What is this? Wait, this is the. This is it, isn't it? I've forgotten how it looks like. This is a juggernaut, isn't it? The sheep are like. Damn. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Skeleton. Maybe use the bomb. Like the bomb can be of use now. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Oh my god. Yeah, these things are difficult. Oh great, this is just. Oh my god. Oh no, these things. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like stay behind one of the. Well, I guess they're taking care of the. Okay, there you go. There's the bomb. That worked to our advantage. Oh my god. Oh great, one still left. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh, because no wait. What's going on here? Is it that's the Hessian knife, isn't it? No wait. Oh no, it's that knife, that one. Oh, that's not the Hessian knife, is it? Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay, that was okay. So at least we have like a thing that will help as an antidote. Mm. But there were a lot inside, like. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are they like circling or something? No. Okay. What's bothering her? She's thinking about something. Oh my god, what the? Oh no, is it? Is it blocked? No, what's going on there? What? Colosseum? Okay. Okay, is that it? Yep. All right, here we go. This episode. This was episode number 7. And all right, we begin this episode with a flashback again. And here we get to see Ryu is questioning, like what justice is, while Alicia comes in and she helps Ryu out a little bit. Where Ryu is like, okay, what's that part? Yeah, Ryu is not happy about Kaguya's way of, like doing things. Where she says, like, assuming Kaguya is right, acting like sacrifices are a foregone conclusion is wrong. And now she asks Alicia, she's like, what's your opinion? And she's like, oh, I kind of agree with you. Um, but at the same time, she says that, okay, she says making sure everyone survives, what could be happier ending than that? But then she says that, but I'm not sure it's the right choice. I mean, not everything you will work out just because you're chasing after an ideal. Even I agree with that. Um, Honestly, there probably is no right answer. What really matters is how much effort you have put into achieving your dreams. And after you ultimately come short of your ideals, what you have managed to leave behind. It's a very interesting answer to her question. So, yeah, like we'll be trying, but basically what she's saying is like, yeah, I'm not denying your way of looking at everything. Obviously we should be idealistic, we should be looking for the best possible answer, that is everyone is saved. That is the best possible answer. However, not all times everything works out according to our ideals. So what we should be doing is we should be working towards our ideals, and if we come short of it, like just look at what we have been able to achieve, make use, just make use of that, and see what I can do even more from that point on. That type of a thing. Basically, yeah, keep chasing your ideals. Even if you come short, like at least we'll be getting the extent of like our effort that we provide, that we made, that extent will be getting some kind of a result from that. And that is, that's something that I guess we should be content with at that moment, or something. I don't know, I'm not exactly properly able to explain it, but basically what she's saying is like, that word, what's that word, shoot for the moon, at least you'll reach the stars, or something like that. That type of a thing she's basically telling. She's like, yeah, we'll be giving our all, our goal will be the best goal, everyone gets saved. But in case it doesn't happen, obviously we'll be achieving something throughout that journey towards that goal. So yeah, that. And yeah, that's, I feel like that's a good answer to Ryu's question. And then she says that, where is that part? She also says that if we don't strive for our ideals, we would end up obtaining less from the compromises that we will all have to make. Okay, interesting. We would end up obtaining less from the compromises that we have to. Hmm. That is a good reason for you to aspire for your ideals. Yeah, I feel like she kind of answered her question, at least to an extent. And yeah, so basically that. And at the same time, like, here's the thing. What Ryu, like, nobody is wrong here. Ryu looks at this in her own way of that, oh, everyone should be saved. She's idealistic, while Kaguya is realistic. She's more like, obviously, you cannot save everyone, so we should make use of what we can do. And if we have to, we might have to sacrifice a few to save many. That's her ideals. However, Alice is more on the, like, in neither side. She's like, I'll be trying to do my best just in case that doesn't, like, it's not, like, successful, like, then, like, we'll see, we'll make compromises, but we'll be trying our best. Like, it's kind of like that. So each has their own way of looking at what justice is. And yeah, that's fine, because yeah, like, you cannot, like, really put a definition of what justice is. It's not possible. There's varied answers. A lot of people looks at a lot of things in a lot of different ways, and that's basically it. So yeah, chase your ideals, and at least we'll reach somewhere by that process. Either way, that was the first part. Then we get to the battles again. Like, the Xenoses come in, they're helping us out, and Haruhime sees Wine is there, and like, Wine, she goes and hugs Wine. And now here's the thing, I was actually wondering what everyone's going to think, because they'll see that Haruhime is hugging a Xenos, and they'll be like, what's going on, why is she hugging a monster? But it makes sense that I think they probably did not realize that Wine is like a, like a monster, or like the Xenos, because she was like wearing like a coat kind of thing. They probably thought she's a human or something. I'm not exactly sure, but either way, they everyone did not realize, because even in the end we see Wine is alongside Haruhime, and, like, she's like holding her hand, and nobody's saying anything. So they probably did not realize that. And this is the thing, she's actually talking. So I'm pretty sure everyone thought that, oh, this must be a person, like, like, not a monster. Like, monsters don't talk, obviously, so I doubt they realize that this is a Xenos. And I was actually wondering this in the previous episode. I was wondering, what will they do now? Will they bring out, like, the fact that Xenoses exist? Will they actually bring that out in front of everyone? Because there's a lot of characters here who does not know. Obviously, I don't have any problem with Oka and Chiusa knowing that they are Xenoses. However, boss would be a problem, I feel like. Boss would become a problem. And not only that, like, all the other characters coming in, Anya, Chloe, Subaki, they would also understand, like, they would also realize that these are, like, like, specialized monsters, Xenoses. So that's also not okay, I feel like. And yeah, so I was wondering what they're going to do. Will they, like, bring this thing out? This won't be a secret anymore that Xenoses exist. But no, they were able to still keep their identity a secret, by saying that, oh, these are irregular monsters, they're doing their own thing, who knows what they're thinking about, you know. So that type of thing they said. Either way, yeah, they must be irregulars in the dungeon, you know, one of those miracle of mother type things. You know, that's what they went with. And while all of this was happening, Anya, Chloe, Lumiere, I think that was the other girl's name, the human girl. And Subaki, all of them are here, and yeah, they're ready to fight. So they come in, and Lily's like, okay, like, you know, like, you guys, like, help the monsters who are not armed. I think that's what they say. She says, wait a minute. You need to help and defeat the monsters that aren't armed. There you go. So I was kind of concerned. I was like, oh, like, if they mistakenly attack one of the Xenoses, that'd be bad. But yeah, I guess they attack the others, you know, like, because Lily said that don't attack the monsters who are armed. Either way, they start fighting, and we see that Subaki looks at Wayne, like, you know, Welf, and she's like, wait, what's that? And she looks at the magic weapon, and she's like, damn, you did something, Welf. And she starts laughing, and she's like, ah, welcome to hell. And then she says that, all right, you know, you did a lot, you know, so let me handle this part. And she goes and starts fighting. All the monsters go down one after the other. Lid, I think that's the name of the lizard monster. Yeah, Lid. She, not she, sorry, he, like, you know, he figures out that Mari is there. Mari quickly calls her and calls him and tells him that, oh, Belle is down. And that was one of the, what can I say, like, one of the most important things in this episode, because here's now what's going to happen. The Xenoses know where Belle is. Mari knew at first where Belle is. Only Mari knew. So Mari told Lid now. So Lid told Lily and everyone else after that. All the people who knows about the Xenoses' existence told them. So now what the Xenoses will do is they will, as they say, that they'll go down and pave a way for them so that Lily's team can come in, and Lily can explain to the others and say some kind of an excuse and be like, oh, let's go more deeper. You know, Belle must be there and something like that, and she'll take everyone there. So we actually know where to go, and we also have a little bit of a help because the Xenoses will help us pave the way to go in. Not only that, we have so many new adventurers along with us, strong ones, level 4 and 5. I'm pretty sure Subaki is level 5, and all the other girls are level 4. So here we were dealing with all these crazy monsters with level 2s and level 3s. Now we have like 3 level 4s and probably 1 level 5, which is like a huge help. Like, they'll be extremely helpful here. And Aisha is also level 4, I guess. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 level 4s. Yeah, 4 level 4s, 1 level 5. I'm not exactly sure if Subaki is level 5. I'm just assuming because she's supposed to be the captain of the Hephaestus Familia. I don't think she's level 4. So she must be level 5 or maybe higher level. I don't think she'll be any more higher level. She's probably level 5. So that's my guess. Either way, you know, like, so yeah, now they can go, and Xenoses are also there ahead of them, helping them out, and secretly. So yeah, you know, like, all the Xenoses coming there are fighting, and okay, the goblin, I think he tells Lily about where Belle is and says that, like, you know, Oranos probably, like, you know, kind of suspects he's deeper. So there you go. Now I love how Lily quickly goes and goes to Anya, and Anya, I think that's her name, isn't it? And says that, what level are you? And she's like, wait, why are you asking me that? And she's like, quick, what level are you? Tell me. And she's like, level 4. And then she's like, is every one of you level 4? And she's like, we're all the same level as you. Oh, so Ryu is level 4. Okay, makes sense. Ryu is level 4. Okay. All right. So there you go. We'll be going down, and she kind of proclaims that. She's like, we'll be going down. Wait, what does she say? We'll be leaving the water capital and forging on ahead. It's highly likely that both Master Bell and Lady Rue were dragged down to the lower floor. There you go, that's what she said, because obviously she cannot say that the Xenoses told me. So she's like, maybe they got dragged down. Now, obviously, this type of a logic a lot of people has a lot of problem with it. They're like, what are you talking about? Like, because Daphne is like, what are you saying? Like, how are you sure of it? Like, who knows? Maybe they died or something. And we don't even know where any kind of confirmation if they're alive. And how can you say that they're down? Will we going to reform our party with everyone? Will reform our party with everyone here and then go down head for the safety point? Hmm. Then we'll set out to rescue Belle. So yeah, like I said, Daphne was like, "What are you saying? Like, you have no, like confirmation." But Lily's like, "No, like, like we'll be going. Like, this is our only choice." And I love how Daphne's like, "What the hell are you saying, Lily?" And Lily's like, "No, we'll be going." And it's so funny because Daphne is the one who told Lily to be more confident at her, like, because she's more like a leader. Daphne is the one who told her that. And now Daphne is like, "Wait, you're using that on me?" Oh boy. Anyways, so it's interesting how the girls from the hostel of fertility, they just accepted that Ryu is down. I guess probably because where else would Ryu be? Because they have been coming from the higher levels towards the lower levels. So yeah, Ryu was not there, so she must be even deeper. So I guess that's why they actually accepted it. Because Anya's like, oh, this is kind of confusing, but if Ryu is down, then yeah, we'll go. And Chloe is not happy. Chloe is like, I don't want to do anything without any compensation. I think that's what she says. I say it's not worth cooperating if we don't get some kind of bonus. And Subaki is just laughing. Okay, now Boris was like, oh, maybe, what are you guys saying? Well, we should go up. And Aisha's like, shut up, come with us. Oh god. All right. Anyways, Cassandra's like, "Come on, Daphne, let's go." And Daphne's like, "Fine, let's go." And yeah, they go down, and there you go. They're heading towards Belle, while the Xenoses they will be paving their way for them, which is nice. And yeah, but yeah, after that we get to see Belle and Ryu fighting, and not Ryu was not fighting, but she was kind of helping Belle. But yeah, in the end, she also fought a little bit. However, we see Belle is actually using both Ryu and Isa's teachings and kind of mixing them together and fighting. And Ryu is like he's still improving even in this type of a situation by leaps and bounds because of, I guess, what was the name of the skill? Liari's freeze. Was that the? I think that was the name of Belle's skill. The one which helps him learn very quickly as long as he has the admiration for ice. That one. Okay. So he's like, Ryu gave me a lot of advice. Use the surroundings to my advantage. That was Ryu's advice. Keep my right arm steady. Pay attention to the enemy's movements and predict them. So he's doing that, and he's also using Ice's teachings, which Ice taught in, I think, when was it? Before the war game, wasn't it? Yeah. Landing the final blow is a step away from one's own demise. So he's luring in the enemies so that they try to, like, attack the, like, land the final blow on him, which is going to make them vulnerable. And he's predicting it, which is Ryu's advice, using the surroundings, which is also Ryu's advice, and dealing the final damage to them, which is again Isa's advice. So it's like a mixture. He's using Ryu's advice of predicting and using the surroundings, while Isa's advice of luring in the enemies to attack him and deal the final blow, which will make them vulnerable, and use that as an advantage to deal the maximum damage to them. Mixture of both the advices, and he's like, like kind of made it into his own thing. I bait the monsters into trying to land the final blow while I'm weak, then kill them. There you go. Now, Alright, now after that, we get to see that a few other monsters are coming from behind. Belle kind of gets distracted a little bit, and Ryu is like, "Oh, don't get distracted. You watch your own fight. I'll handle this." And I was thinking maybe she's going to throw the bombs, but I guess the bombs were limited amount, so she's like, "No, let me just take care of them on my own." And yeah, Ryu is also level 5, so even though she's injured, she could be able to do it. So yeah, she uses her attack and defeats them, and she's using Kaguya's attack, Kaguya's swordsmanship, and I guess obviously like Kaguya probably use these techniques, which is something that Ryu is using now. Okay, now the wall cracks, barbarians come in, and these things are crazy. These have like a frog-like tongue, and they're big and huge, and they kind of attack Ryu, and Ryu gets just falls down, and it was difficult in the situation. All these barbarians were like almost like closing on her, and was going to attack, but Bell comes in, and yeah, slashes off their tongues, starts attacking them, and by the end of it, he's able to defeat all of them. There was one little stray barbarian over there, however, Ryu throws this knife and gets it. So there you go. For now, it's a little bit okay. Like all the enemies are dead for them. All right. Now here Ryu starts talking about the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut that she did not know the name of that monster. However, she got to know it after the death of. Wait, what does she say? Okay, Juggernaut. It is the name of the monster. Yeah, that's what I heard. Although I didn't learn that until everything was over. So we still don't know exactly what happened to the Astrea Familia. Like, like obviously we're just assuming that the Juggernaut did something to them, but yeah, who knows? Maybe later on we'll get to know. Obviously, I'm sure Ryu will tell Bell. However, for now, again, Bell later on gets interrupted when Bell was going to ask, like, "Oh, exactly what did happen? What exactly did happen?" And Ryu is like, we get interrupted because the monsters were coming. So we still don't know. However, yeah, obviously seeing how much she hates the Rudra Familia and how she was trying to track them down. Not only that, the whole Juggernaut situation. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Now here's one thing. Like I said, I've been playing Memoria Feast for a few days, and there is like a short little story over there called Astria Record, which is having a rerun now. This happened a lot time ago. I did not play the game then. So there, I've read the first two parts. However, in the first two parts, the Astria Familia is okay now. I'm guessing maybe in the third part, in that story, we'll get to see what happened to the Astria family. I'm not exactly sure. However, I am also not completely confirmed as to what happened to the Astria Familia by the end of it. Even though I'm playing the game, I've played the first two part of the Astria Record. The third part is still not out, the rerun. When it will come out, I'll read it, and I wonder if I'm going to get a little bit of a hint as to what happened to the Astria Familia then. Uh, but or maybe Ryu herself will tell us before that happens in the anime in itself. So we'll let's wait and see. Either way, yeah, I still don't know what happened to the Stray family, but it's pretty obvious that something happened with the whole Rudra Familia situation, and not only that, these guys, the Rudra Familia, they actually tricked the Astrea Familia into probably a trap and killed them. That's what Ryu said. I remember in the beginning that my friends got like trapped by some like the evilus, and that's how all of them died. And later on, I took out each and every one of them. Obviously, she missed one, I guess, that guy, the guy who later comes back in this season, the one who brings the juggernaut, that guy. Either way, Jura, I think that was his name, whatever his name was. So yeah, so there you go. We still are not completely sure. Either way, so we get a little flashback here where we get to see Fels come in, and Fels says that, oh, you are doing a lot of things, like like now obviously we know she had a bounty on her head, and everyone was like, like trying to get her, and Sir helped her out, took her in the hostess of fertility, and and after that, obviously, to so that she can live, like, like properly, Fels gave her this little what's it called, agreement, a little agreement. Like, Fels came up with Rue, that is, um wait, just a minute. Okay, Fels says that all information regarding the juggernaut that must be kept strictly confidential. There you go. That's what he said. Like, everything should be kept confidential. In return, we will, like, all your, like, bounty and everything, we're going to take care of that. Follow these terms and we're willing to leave you alone. That's the thing. So the guild will not actually interfere from this point onwards. And yeah, they could have easily, like, tracked her down and like, just captured her if the guild wanted. But Fels is like, yeah, you keep the juggernaut, like, because that this is the thing, the guild doesn't want the juggernaut's identity to come out. So that is why he was like, yeah, like, keep this confidential, and we'll also keep your existence confidential. So that's what the agreement was, and Ryu, like, agreed. uh yeah, and okay, now after that, Bell asks here that, can you tell me what exactly happened with you and the juggernaut? And again, they get, like, kind of interrupted. And Ryu is like, oh, monsters are coming, let's go. And yeah, now after that we get to see, I think that was the juggernaut, wasn't it? It's been a while I've seen it, so I forgot how it looked. Yeah, this was the juggernaut. Yeah, this was the juggernaut. It even has the thing. So the juggernaut is like eating those sheeps, those skull sheeps, feeding on them, while Bell and Ryu, they are trapped. They come across a place where there's multiple skeletons just surrounding them, and behind the skeletons there is, what were they called? Those poisonous monsters. I forgot their names. Wait a minute, what was its name? Um, Peluda. Yeah, there you go. The Peluda. The Peluda. They are here. And my god, these things are crazy. I did not know how it actually poisoned, because Ryu told us that it poisons the end, like, everyone. However, we still didn't know how it did that. This thing is crazy. It's like a porcupine or whatever the hell. Just just shoots off its spines. If it hits you, it'll be poisoned. And oh my god, it's like a rain of, like, like a rain of those poisonous needles. Thank God the skeletons were there. The skeletons and the other monsters were there. Bell and Ryu kind of goes down completely, probably underneath a skeleton, and the skeletons are hard, because they're bones, and that is why, the spines went and got stuck into the bones, and that is why they were able to be safe. Otherwise, they would have died then and there. So the skeletons and all the others, even though they were attacking us, they kind of were the main reason for our survival. And by the end, Ryu throws in the bomb, and yeah, the remaining Peludas die. However, they miss one. They miss one, which throws the needle and it gets Bell. Ryu immediately kills it. However, the damage has been done, and I was like, okay, what now? Will we have to amputate Bell's hand or something? I was thinking, I was like, what's going to happen? Because you need to do something. The poison is spreading, and Bell was screaming, like, like, and it's so crazy. Like, the poison is so lethal that it was spread. We were seeing it spread in front of our eyes. Like, in a matter of seconds, it's spreading, and he's screaming. So what to do? I did not know exactly know what Bell was trying to do. He he took the unicorn, like, knife and put it over there. And at first, I did not realize what knife it was. I was like, wait a minute, is this Hestia's knife? Is this the Hestia knife? But then when I looked at its color, I'm like, oh no, it's not the Hestia knife. It's some other knife, the one that Welf made him. And there you go. He kind of explains. He's like, oh, this is unicorn. Like, this knife is made from unicorn bone, I think he says. Horn. Okay. And yeah, the item that's most effective in counteracting poison. And yeah, that saved us, And the funny thing I kind of got reminded of in games and stuff, there's so many games where, like especially in RPGs and stuff, where the enemies have this, like, like poison or burn or paralyze, these type of, like, debuffs that they give you, and you get poisoned and you barely even like, in a few games you barely even look at it. You're like, oh, it's poisoned, like, my character is poisoned, who cares? After 2 or 5 turns, it'll just go away on its own. Then I'll just heal myself. I feel like there's a lot of games where we can use that because the poisons are not really that effective. It like takes very less amount of your health out. However, here we see how a poison can be lethal. And having like a like a like a weapon which counteracts poison is so helpful here. Like, without this thing, Bell would have died. This is no JRPG game where the poison doesn't really matter. You get poisoned and you don't care. You don't even get an antidote. It just takes out your health for a little while and then you just heal yourself. This is not that. Bell would have died here. And worst case scenario, Bell probably would have to, like, I guess, amputate his arms. But the poison was spreading so quick that I doubt he would have had that time. So yeah, thank God. Either way, Ryu takes Bell and, like, patches him up, and Ryu is then looking at the map, and she's thinking, like, what's up with this map? Why did they go up until the end and then they came back? What happened? Was there like a monster there? Because they were poisoned, but if they were poisoned, why did they come back so much deeper? And she's thinking of all of that, and Bell is like, what should we do now? Ryu's like, okay, like, let's go, let's follow the route. And yeah, so they come to the place, and Ryu says, I figured out where this is. So they come to a place where there's like a path, like a white path. And at first I was like, what the hell is that? Is that like a blockage or something? Is the road blocked or something? But then Ryu says this is the Colosseum. So I have no clue what the hell the Colosseum is. By the sounds of it, it looks like a place, like, obviously Colosseum is a place where, like people fight, like gladiators and stuff. So by the sounds of it, Colosseum probably seems like a place where maybe there's monsters who are fighting each other or something. Maybe that is why they call it the Colosseum. But I have no idea. I have no idea what this is. But Ryu apparently knows what the Colosseum is. So in the next episode, we'll probably get an explanation. And this is why I guess those guys came back, like, went back. So which means that this Colosseum thing is probably something dangerous. Otherwise, why would the other adventurers before them go back after coming to this place? They probably got scared and they were like, oh no, we cannot go further than this. And they went back. So yeah, this will be again another troublesome situation. But yeah, we move. Whatever happens, we'll have to see. Either way, there you go. One good thing happened in this episode is that Subaki's team got to meet with Lily's team, and the Xenoses come and help us out. So Lily's team is very safe now. They have Subaki's, like, Subaki's team with them. The Xenoses are helping them, so they're like very safe now, very okay. Like, they'll be fine. However, Bell and Ryu's situation has not improved. Like, it's getting worse because they're getting more tired, and now they're in front of like a Colosseum or whatever that is. But yeah, let's see what happens. Either way, that is it. That was my reaction to episode number 7 of Danmachi season 4 part 2. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next week with another episode of Danmachi. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.